people think of animation only doing things where people are dancing around and doing a lot of histrionics, but animation is not a genre. And people keep saying, the animation genre. It's not a genre. A Western is a genre. Animation is an art form, and it can do any genre. You know, it could do a detective film, a cowboy film, a horror film, an R-rated film, or a kid's fairy tale. But it doesn't do one thing. And next time I hear, oh, what's it like working in the animation genre? I'm gonna punch that person.
Many people confuse animation to be a genre of film, when in reality it is an art form of cinema used across all sorts of movies. A genre is defined as a category of artistic composition that is characterized by similarities in form, style, or subject matter. Different types of filmmakers have made a variety of movies that incorporate all sorts of art styles into their animated classics. So why do so many people believe that animation is a genre? Well, the biggest reason I could find as to why there is this misconception in the first place stems from the belief that animation is purely for kids. This is a very common belief surrounding animated movies, particularly Disney movies, because animated movies have been geared toward children for a long time now, even though the art form has greatly expanded beyond that. In her article, The Genre of Animation, Alexandra Swanson talks about how even though people of all ages can identify with the Disney movie Encanto that explores complex themes such as familial expectations, generational trauma, and even Colombia's history of civil unrest, its bright colors and musical numbers make it seen as a kid's movie, just because it's animated. So, if that's the case, is animation purely seen as a genre because, well, they are typically seen as kids' movies? Well, that's definitely a factor to it. I also believe a large part of it has to do with the Best Animation Feature category at the Academy Awards, which groups vastly different animated movies together, making general audiences believe all animated movies are the same. That is essentially saying that Spirited Away, Boss Baby, and Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse, which have all been nominated for Best Animated Feature, are in the same genre of film, but they're not. Spider-Verse is a superhero film that deals with finding yourself. Spirited Away is a dark fairy tale that is an allegory for capitalism and toxic work environments and just wanting to go home. And Boss Baby, well, it's Boss Baby. The point is, it's only because they're animated and grouped together into this category that's why general audiences believe animation to be a genre. The landscape of animation is ever-changing, and while there may always be people who see this art form as a genre, through my research, I believe that it is purely an art style used to tell amazing stories that have inspired countless generations and hopefully continue to do so in the future.